Welcome to the orchard at Sissinghurst in early October. It's a good time to be planting bulbs now. Ideally, I would probably plant some in September as well, particularly things like narcissi. But the ground was just too hard this year, so now it's perfect. The ground's moist and it's still quite warm. So I'm going to start planting some and then we'll talk about the different ones that I'm using today. So I'm using a bulb planter to make these holes. And the ideal thing with a bulb planter is it's actually much easier than a trowel or a spade. So there we go, I've made a few holes ready to start planting. You can see what happens when you use the bulb planter. It takes out this lovely little core of soil. If it was a little bit moister, I'd probably be able to go a bit deeper as well. What's that, maybe 8 centimetres. What you're after is, something around 2.5 times the height of the bulb, so that's probably twice the height of a bulb, so it's not quite deep enough, but it'll be fine. You just have to compromise sometimes. So what I'm doing today is, you've probably all planted a tulip lasagne, this layering of tulips in a pot. But what we do is we actually layer bulbs of different types also in the open ground. So what I'm planting today is probably, I've got a choice. I've got narcissi, fritillarias, snake's head fritillaries and crocus. But I think what I'll do in these holes, because it's a little bit shady here, which will be ideal for the snake's head fritillaries. So I'm going to plant snake's head fritillary, then on top of it I'm going to plant a crocus. So I'll just show you what that looks like. So just going to put a little bed of grit just in the bottom of that hole. So I'm going to put the fritillaria in there, and then what I'll do then is I'll start to crumble up this core and just put a bit of that soil back on top of that fritillaria bulb. And then once I'm sort of 5 centimetres from the top, just pop a crocus in there. What I might do as well is actually plant a narcissi. I think I will, why not? Go for a narcissi as well first. Bit of soil on top. The other thing that I might do is also just put a little plant on top. So we've grown these just ordinary primulas. Sometimes we grow, and in other areas I'll be planting milkmaid, Cardamine pratensis. But here I might just put a little primula in as well. So literally just popping that inside, just next to the core, just squeeze it in. As I've got the hole, I might as well do that, and then I'll have a primula. So crocus, fritillaria, primula. So almost 2 months of flower just from that one hole.